Messy Jessie fans and Messy Jessie Army. Sorry I haven't been on. I've been trying to stream for the past couple days. I don't know if someone on here has been trying to block me. Because I've been having war of words with someone on Instagram. And they've been stopping my streaming and reporting me for every little thing. Miss Lauren Marie. I know it's you. Miss Lauren Marie. Miss Stalker. And all the way in Miss California. This girl, I don't know what else to say about this girl. I mean, she's a nice girl. Don't get me wrong. But there's times where I'm sleeping and I'm like 4 hours difference in time period. And she's there, why aren't you answering me? Why ain't you did it? I'm like, girlfriend, I'm sleeping. Girlfriend, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm gotta spend time with my daughter. I can't spend all my time with this girl. I don't want to be rude to this girl. So in the end, I ended up blocking this girl. I hate to be mean to this girl. Now I tried streaming my Animal Crossing on here, and it's saying something about copywriting, and I never had any problem streaming this shit until I came across this girl. Now I have one person on here. It says here, these little people, and it says one on here. And each time it shows that within 15 minutes I get blocked by people. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to get this girl away from me. This girl won't leave me alone. This is almost borderline harassment. Now, I tried helping her because of the fact that she was complaining about being bullied and stuff. And I was being bullied as a kid and stuff and everything. I kept telling her, don't do this, don't do that. And she wouldn't take responsibility for the bullying. I kept telling her, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to do this. You got to do that. You can't always have your family fight your battles for you because it will show you're weak. You can't always have your family fight your battles for you. You need to fight your own battles. Because your family ain't always going to be around when in certain situations. And she's like, "What are you talking about? What did?" And I'm like, "Girlfriend, you need to learn to start pressing charges against these people and tell them you're not gonna stand up for this shit if they're gonna keep doing this shit to you. You need to tell them quit it, or you're gonna, you know." Because she even told me that they hit her with a notebook and almost broke her nose. It's mental, and she's like, "I don't want to." And I'm like, "For real? You're actually gonna let these pieces of shit run your life? Oh, I really don't want to end up going back to school when school starts." And I'm like, "You're really gonna let them take away your education? You're gonna let them do this? You're gonna let them do that to you? You're gonna let them run a train over you?" At this point, they're doing it because you're weak. And they know you're weak right now. And they'll leave you alone when they see that you're not weak. Excuse me. My daughter was bullied. I was bullied. I was bullied so bad that every time I left the school, this one kid, Christopher D. Pasquale, would have followed me the fuck home because his house was on the way to my house, throwing shit at me. From lighted matches in the spring, in the summertime or whatever, in spring, summer, whatever, to winter, to ice-covered snowballs. Easter time was hard-boiled eggs. There was a time where he had these girls try to beat this living shit out of me. And had my best friend, Isabel Bishop, not want to be friends with me. And caused the fight between all of us. And I walked away from that fight without even leaving a finger on any of these girls. And I told my best friend, Isabel, "You know me since this is in middle school, junior high, or whatever. You know me since 5th grade. Do you really think I would say these things about you, do the things that they say, blah, blah, blah. I've been your friend for how long? I've been there for you. I'm not this, I'm not that. Check your fake ass friends. I know your deepest secrets. Don't fuck with me." And I walked away. I used my fist instead of my brains. And she came by the other day. Then the following day, and apologized to me for wanting to beat my ass. And said that those girls just, and first right at school, put her up to wanting to fight because of the fact that they did not like the fact that me and her were friends. And I mean, that's how you handle bullying. I mean, I've had it all the way up until high school. And I had it so bad where kids I didn't even know were coming up to me, knowing who I am, and picking on me. I mean, I was in junior, sophomore year, whatever, a year before senior, coming up to me, freshmen, picking on me. And at that point, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I just started fighting back, told them to leave me alone. Or I tell the principal, I do this. There was one time where I rolled up a piece of newspaper that I had, the school newspaper, and whacked it across the back of the head of a freshman, because I told the kid, you don't even know me. For you to be picking on me. You think you know me. Stop picking on me. You don't even know me. And the next thing you know, he has two twin girls, Jessica and Stephanie Kane, freaking try to beat the shit out of me. Two twin girls who were younger than me. And that's how me and them became friends. Because I ran out of the school so fast on that rainy day with my umbrella. Because I did not want to get beat up. And then I explained to them, one, I did not want to get picked on anymore. Two, I was getting tired. Out. I'm screaming.
No, doesn't mean I can't watch.
Two, I was not going to get picked on by a freshman, someone who did not know me. So he did not. I did not deserve what I was getting from this kid.
What are you ranting about?
Shut up. Not your business.
Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Get out of the room. I don't need your comments from the peanut gallery. And let me tell you, last time I tried streaming, I got blocked for not even having sound on the TV. I was trying to stream Animal Crossing without no sound. And it was saying it was copyrighted. My daughter will say that. So it was somebody on here who was trying to get back at me. And I know who it probably is. It's Lauren Marie. Miss Immature Lauren Marie. Grow up. Before I call the police and have you for stalking.
It's not really stalking.
It's part of stalking if she's trying to make my life a living hell. By interfering with my life like she is. Next, she'll be on my Facebook trying to cause her trouble to my Facebook. Just because she can. Because she has nothing better to do. I think she's nothing but another internet troll. There's nothing better to do than fucking harass people at all hours of the night. I am trying to become a big YouTuber. I don't need her harassing my fucking YouTube channel. And she claims she has all these mental disabilities and shit. Which I doubt she has, because the fact that I looked at her pictures. Oh, I can't handle jokes. I can't handle the jokes. She likes certain football players, and I went, ooh, like to freaking joke with her, like most football fans do when you don't like the team and stuff, joking with. Oh, she acted like I was picking on her. Take a joke. She acted like I was mad at her. Grow up. I mean, it seemed like her family babied this poor girl. She is not going to make it in the real world. This little 17-year-old girl. She's going to end up a prostitute in the real world. Because she ain't going to make it. Need someone to slap her across the face and say, this is the real world. There's going to be people who are going to pick on her.
No, this is a great thing. Subscribers yelling about a certain person.
No, people need to learn that the real world is harsh.
Yeah, but yelling about a person isn't going to make you gain subscribers because they won't know if you're going to be yelling about them next.
I want to warn them about this girl. Why I haven't been on. Because this girl has been harassing me. She's African American, thin, and lives in California. In like the Los Angeles, I think, area. Let me. I don't even have a profile anymore because I blocked her. And then she started complaining about her friend fighting with her over some guy and stuff. And I'm like, trivial, very trivial. And she's like, why is it so trivial? I'm like, because it is trivial. If she was a true friend, she would not let some guy cause trouble between you and stuff, blah 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 blah. And you wouldn't be letting some friendship go away over some guy. So there has to be more going on with this fight. From what she makes it out like this guy caused trouble between her and her best friend. Which, in my opinion, I don't think that's the case. I think she didn't like the fact that her friend started dating this guy and started spending more time with this guy because she wanted time with this girl all to herself. Because she started feeling alone and started causing trouble and wanting
Mom.
In my opinion.
Wait, did she cause trouble again? Was this what you're talking about?
Yes, because of the fact that I tried streaming the last time and it said someone.
Yeah, it said it twice.
Said it twice that someone wrote in as a complaint.
Many YouTubers do the same exact thing. Why are you so special?
Yeah, I'm not that special. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm a little blip on the radar next to a Jacksepticeye or a Markiplier. You know what I'm saying? So why am I getting people reporting me? Unless it's this girl reporting me to try to get back at me.
Ooh, big fish.
You know what I'm saying? For blocking her. Because I did tell her I was a YouTuber.
That was your biggest mistake.
Hopefully I don't get blocked again. And that YouTube now knows to look out for this girl. And if she keeps doing it, I'm going to report her ass for harassment.
You don't even know it's her doing it.
Has to be someone reporting it to fucking YouTube.
So you're just putting on a guess.
Who else am I fighting with? Who recently did I just block on Instagram?
It could be just anyone.
I'm putting people on notice of her. I'm putting her on notice that I know is her.
Well, at least put a notice on whoever did. They are gonna get in trouble for it.
And that if it is her, she's on notice.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, if it is her, they're on notice. If they keep doing it, I will report them and I will find out who it is. And if it is who I think it is, I will get them arrested for harassment. Because I do not need this shit right now. I'm doing this for a hobby.
You need to calm down, please. Please remember, stress is a killer for you.
This is my de-stressing. This is my outlet. YouTube, Facebook is my outlet. My streaming, my gaming, my whatever is my outlet.
Well, apparently it seems like you're being stressed.
I like talking to my streamers. I like doing this.
I just don't want you to get too stressed where it ends up going to the hospital. You know that.
And I can't, and I don't like it where it becomes unenjoyable when people like her and people like this Lauren Murray makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Now on to category 2. Yesterday, when I went food shopping.
Oh no, please. Please. She hoards the yogurt.
No. I need the yogurt because I show them my shot. Show them my late night shot. My green shot. I have a reason why I hoard the yogurt.
Where is it? Because it's not
it's in my purse. It's in my purse. I take this at 7 o'clock every single day. I am diabetic. People.
And there was something going. There was the.
And I need the yogurt for my late night snack before I go to bed, or my sugar will either go high or low.
And you told me you guys had to separate your food.
Because I needed the toilet paper. Because people in Carbon County and Panther Valley and everything are starting to hoard the fucking toilet paper.
It's Carmen.
And stuff. And Schuylkill County and stuff. Because of the fact that y'all are getting too fucking greedy. Y'all people around the world are getting too fucking greedy. I went in to grab because I need ground meat, lunch meat, fucking.
I think we have a number.
I need lunch meat, hot dogs, bacon, shrimp, pork chops, chicken. None of it was there when I went there. When I normally go there at around 6, between 6 and 8 o'clock, when I go normally food shopping for my food stamp. And none of it is there because y'all are fucking hoarders. Fucking greedy ass motherfucking bitches hoarders.
And here we go. You're going to be out of subscribers.
I don't fucking care at this point. I am diabetic. I need the food more than the fucking greeting people. And you know that as well as I do. People don't think of what that does to people like me. Y'all killing people who are diabetic who need that food. I need food to feed my 16-year-old.
Mom, please stop The yelling. It's only going to stress you out.
People, think before you go to the fucking food store. You have enough food now. After a month of hoarding. Stop the fucking hoarding. Even the fucking president is telling you to fucking stop. Go back when you have less. You do not need to be at the food store. There should be nobody at the food store right now. Y'all do not need it. Y'all need to stay home. The people that at the food stores are the people who absolutely need it. There should have been fucking meat there. Fucking greedy ass people. Pissing me off. I'm sorry, Jack and Mark and everybody are way too nice. I'm being fucking... Someone needs to kick your greedy asses. I'm lucky I got what I got. Because of the fucking greedy ass people in Carbon County, in Schuylkill County, and Panther Valley and everything. Oh, you have to go in the morning now to get this stuff. I don't drive. And the person that does drive me has to work. So what, I can never get any meat and protein for my child? Because greedy ass people don't know how to leave shit alone? Enough is enough. Y'all have enough.
You got your rent out for the day.
Had enough of you hoarders. You had enough.
Oh.
Enough food, enough toilet paper, enough this, and enough that. You have enough. I got lucky with the yogurt and my waters. With my flavored waters. And stuff. But I need my food to survive. I'm diabetic. People got that. Show them the other insulin too.
Now you're just begging to get kicked.
Two insulins. One in the morning, one at night.
You're begging for people to come to your house and kick your ass.
And y'all are hoarding shit away from me who I could die. I could go into a diabetic coma. People like me. Walmart should start limiting the meat out because of your fucking greedy asses. Instead of the freaking 50 people in the store, they should limit the meat and the stuff you should get in the store. Because y'all don't know how to not be greedy. Y'all have enough. And the people who been coming in there day after day after day and buying shit up with the things that you do not need should have pictures up and say, y'all have enough, go back home. You have enough for the month, go back home. I seen that you have fucking 6-ass carts the other day. Go back home. You're banned for the month. This
They
is
can't ban people.
yes, I can. Yes, I can. I've seen people get banned in freaking YouTube videos from Walmart. They can if they wanted to. And they need to start doing it. Start showing some balls. Start caring about the customers that need the shit. Like me. Know that there's customers out there that need it instead of freaking giving to greedy ass people that already been in there with 10 carts. And you know as well as I do that that's wrong. And if they see them coming back the next day, they should not let them in.
You're never complaining about
Grandma don't do that.
No, you're stressing yourself out right now. Seriously.
I would never go like what I've seen out there. I've seen a woman in fucking what is it? I forget where, Florida or something like that. Disney World or whatever. Freaking taking 2 trucks worth of fucking toilet paper from Family Dollar. That's fucking ridiculous. And then she's gonna try and price gouge on those toilet papers and try to sell it. I hope she got in trouble. Now they're gonna only let a certain amount of people in the stores at a time. And you ain't gonna be able to get underwear and bras and clothes and stuff. You're only gonna be able to get food. Because they blocked all that shit off as of this weekend.
I would have.
Yeah, they're blocking it off as of this weekend.
Well, I haven't enough. So.
God forbid you have a hole in your underwear or something. You can't even get a pack of underwear.
My whole drawer is filled with them.
Or you need bras.
That's what we need to do.
I mean, we don't have it in our in the apartment itself. We don't have a washer or dryer. The washer and dryer is in its own separate unit, whatever, in a separate building right outside. Yeah. Well, the Coaldale townhouses has it in the apartments.
Don't they have their own washroom too?
They have their own washer and dryer outlets in the apartments.
I remember used to going to a bus stop and they have their own laundromat and just waiting there for the bus. Remember that?
That was in Coaldale. This is in the townhouses itself. They have their own washer and dryers in the apartments. That was the Wish Wash laundromat.
Yeah, that was at least fun.
The guy was nice enough to let us stay there because he felt sorry for us. Because he knew that I was being abused by my brother.
We were all.
That me and you were being abused by my brother, my stepmother, and my father.
Didn't he have a little kid named Stephanie?
Or something, yeah. He was a father himself. He had kids in New York. He felt bad about what was going on with us.
Here's? What about Here's? That was one of the best places to go.
Oh, yeah, the food.
And Tommy's? Oh, that was really good.
Tommy's and Q's, yep.
Whenever we go to Tommy's, whenever we're walking.
Oh, I felt safe in Tommy because the mother's son was the cop.
And the mother was so nice.
The mother's son was the cop, and the daughter's kids, you went to school with.
Yeah.
So I always felt safe with the family.
And two, they make amazing food.
Mm-hmm. I was real close with the family. And the cop, the son, the mother's son.
Oh, wasn't his name Todd?
Todd, yep. He told me to get the fuck out of that house because he was gonna raid that house. He told me ahead of time before to leave the house when he did.
Too late. Alfie be gone like that.
He told me before he raided the house, and that's when we left. Why we left like we did, Cindy?
Yeah.
Why I left like I did.
But Alfie was still there.
Yeah. And not soon long, what happened?
The bank foreclosed on them.
The bank foreclosed on them. He got raided and everything. He got in trouble again.
Took like a very long time for Todd to do anything.
There was a lot of paperwork and red tape, but he got Alfie for something.
Alfie always gets out of jail somehow.
I know. And that's when they moved to Wilkes-Barre after he got in trouble second time.
And now Alfie's probably in trouble again and hiding out.
Exactly. That's the category number 3.
My uncle?
Yeah.
Wherever you are, the cops will find you.
And it's funny how a couple days ago I get a friend request from his little girlfriend and baby mama, Carla Crowbad.
Yeah, we even saw it. I didn't even delete it. She deleted it herself.
It was in my notifications on my computer
I
itself.
clicked on it when I said, why does she want to be our friend? And even showed it to Mom, and she's like, huh? She's probably using it for her own, or probably for Alfie's name.
Or if Alfie was using her name to try to get at my name. And I was like,
no, we're suspicious of this.
Exactly. I don't trust anyone connected to Alfie, to my brother, to anybody connected to Alfred Bond in Wilkes-Barre / Kingston, fucking PA. I'm sorry. No, this guy is no good. He is the world's best car salesman. No.
If you try to compliment Alfie, you're going
downhill.
Yeah, your life is going to go downhill fast.
He will use you for everything he got, and then when he has nothing left for you to give him, he will use you and throw you away, and then treat you like garbage. He will abuse you verbally, mentally, physically, and then throw you out like garbage. He does not care. He has no soul, no heart. Take it from 3 people
who lived in that house with him.
Exactly.
And were treated like his mates.
Exactly.
And the prisoners.
I mean, here's one incident that will tell you the type of person he is.
I don't want to remember any incident with Alfie. I'm sorry, but those were too traumatizing on me.
Maggie, the dog.
That's her name. I forgot her name.
Shot right in front of him. Instead of him picking up the dog shit, called for me, who was downstairs in the basement, watching TV with my boyfriend, for me to grab a paper towel and to pick up the shit that was sitting right in front of him and his stepdaughter at the time. What? He couldn't grab a paper towel and pick up his dog's shit?
He's lazy. He doesn't know how to live a proper life.
I mean, come on. And then when Maggie did die, he got a pit bull.
He did?
A pit bull mix.
He did not get a dog.
Yeah, he did. He got a pit bull mix, which Shirley did not want.
Obviously, when I wasn't living there, because I don't remember him getting a second dog.
You were down in Jersey at the time. And this dog went after him. He didn't go after me or Daryl. Or anybody else in the family. He went after this female pit bull mix. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Nice can be. Went after only him. Ripped up a $300 puffy Jack Black jacket.
Jack Black?
Jack Black puffy jacket.
Jack Black.
Puffy jacket. $300. And right after that, they got rid of the dog. And from what I hear, if you get rid of a dog, they put the dog down. If the dog attacks somebody.
He didn't really attack anybody, just a jacket.
But from what Alfie would have said, he attacked me. So what would have happened to the dog? And then we had that cat downstairs.
The cat, I think that cat gave birth to kittens. Because I remember kittens in the house. And they and they got rid of them all.
Yeah, and they told us they left it in the wilderness to defend themselves. But I found out, guess what I found out?
What?
I went on Ryan and Kelly's profile. I found that black and white cat in pictures with Ryan and Kelly. So they fucking lied to us saying that they left that cat out in the wilderness to die and defend themselves. So they gave it to Ryan and Kelly to fucking raise. Instead of freaking giving it to me and Daryl.
He didn't want kittens in that house. He just didn't.
So why would they say they drove it up to in the middle of nowhere and let it go in the woods?
Because he's a jackass.
Exactly.
No,
mental fucking fucked up what they would do to us.
Nothing would ever compliment this guy. Nothing.
This is the type of shit that goes on in my brother's head. Do not go with this guy. Do not be friends with this guy. This guy will use you and play with your emotions and your fucking head. He will use you as a fucking stepladder.
That's why Stephanie left him.
He was with Stephanie and she just couldn't stand it anymore. She said even to me, if I wanted a place to stay with her, when she got on her feet, I had a place to stay with her. And she left. And Alf blamed me for her leaving. Tried to blame me for it.
No, it was him. It was him.
It was him the whole entire time because he was fucking with her. And cheating on her with Carla.
Yeah, he's a two-way asshole. He's a
womanizer.
He doesn't like to believe that what he did is his own fault. That's proof enough that he thinks whatever he does doesn't affect anyone and thinks it's somebody else's fault when it's actually his own.
I'm sorry. I don't trust my brother. A lot of things will come to life for Carla, and she's gonna really see the light in my brother.
Yeah.
In this whole coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
And she's not gonna like what she's gonna see.
I say Alfie's the first to go.
She's gonna separate from him. He really is after this coronavirus.
Because he's gonna say, "Screw you, bitch. I'm leaving you out to die."
Because this is not gonna work between the two of them.
Yeah, Alfie cares more about his own survival than anyone else's.
Yeah, it's him first and no one else's. And I'm sorry.
And if you think we're lying, actually meet the man and you'll see for yourself.
Exactly. It's him first. He's got complex. He's a narcissist. He was raised that way by my stepmother. My stepmother, she was a twisted motherfucker. I have scars, mental and physical scars from this woman.
Mom, this is what you're doing. See, you're stressing yourself out. Please, please. You're literally close to tears.
This woman, there was many times where she tried to kill me. Literally kill me. Where she tried to drown me in a bathtub.
Please, stop it. I don't want to. Please, I've had too many experiences. I can't relive them. I can't, so stop. I'm bad, please. I don't want to remember.
This woman, my mom will even tell you this, that she tried to sell, this is how stupid my stepmother was. She tried to sell drugs out of the grocery store, out of the
was working
at the place that she was working at in New Jersey when I was younger, and got busted. How fucking stupid are you to be selling your drugs out of the place of work that you're working at?
It seems weird to me that every single time I was living there, she kept getting the same job at Boyers, but in different sections. Shouldn't they go over her resume? And I thought jobs actually look deep into your history in case you lied on your resume.
Yeah, they keep pushing her all over. She worked at Boyers, yes, in Lansford.
When she first went from Boyers to Boyers to Boyers.
They shipped her from Boyers in Lansford to Boyers
in Tamaqua.
And then they shipped her to Boyers to McAdoo, to different towns, because they didn't know what to do with her, because she wouldn't bathe, she wouldn't listen to reason, she thought she was the boss. She wouldn't listen to anybody. She was a good worker, but she would not listen to anybody. She was a drunk. She would just play pool. She was not friendly. And yet, when she died, all these people were all sorry for, oh, my friend. How?
How did she have any friends?
I never heard her talk on the phone with anybody.
Maybe it's her pool buddies.
I never heard her on the phone with anybody. Every time she came from work, she locked herself in her office in front of the computer playing computer games.
I was never even allowed in the office, and even a few times I found a way to just sneak in there.
And every time you seen her, was she on the computer?
No, it's always when she's not in there, or else I would have gotten caught.
I mean, every time I walked past and she had the door open, she was on the computer playing her computer games.
But in that office, it smelled like cigarette smokes everywhere.
Yeah, I have pictures on my Facebook of her doing shots at billiards and stuff. I mean, she was a total mess.
Oh, and here's a weird thing. I wasn't allowed to go in the closet to play it, to get a board game or to get some toys from inside there.
You want to know why you weren't allowed in there? You want to know why?
Why?
Because when staff left, I cleaned up that whole closet area. Guess what I found in there?
What?
A fucking syringe needles. I found about 5 of them. And the only type of people who use fucking syringe needles are people who are getting high on heroin.
Yeah.
So the only 2 people in the house that were doing it was Steph and fucking Alfie. So they didn't want you going into that closet and getting at those needles. That's the reason why. And I was wondering why they didn't want you into that closet.
Because you understand, because I only wanted at the board games and the toys.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to get at was the toys and
I didn't understand why. Why they went.
I was freaking confused on why I wasn't allowed in there because I just wanted to play with the toys.
Because those were your toys as well.
And board games. Because I told you there are board games in there.
And when they told me to clean it up, I found the syringe needles and I showed them to my father. And nothing was said or done. nothing was said and done. Because he brushed it off and ignored the fact that my brother and his girlfriend had a problem. Because I've been screaming about it for months beforehand that there's a problem here. That my brother and her had a problem.
At least I got one thing out of the closet during my whole stay, and it was a Mr. Potato Head the whole stay, but even that was enough.
There was a big drug problem between, and I wouldn't be surprised if Shirley went back to her drug problem too.
And here's how disgusting they are. Remember when I was sick and I was being taken, well, not really being taken care of up there, but still, I was sick and you were the only one taking care of me? And you kept going upstairs to help me? Well, I puked on the rug and it was never cleaned. It smelled like puke and the puke.
And no one cleaned it up.
Yeah, no one cleaned it up.
This is what I'm saying.
It smelled like puke on that thing and I never wanted to step on that thing. Or at least smell it.
I mean, this is the type of parent, and he calls himself a good person and a good parent and everything, when he wouldn't clean up puke from kids. And he's a parent now to his own daughter, Rebecca.
And you were even up there a lot of times, and you never smelled my rug.
Yeah, and I cleaned it up. I ended up cleaning it. Because I couldn't stand it. I took it down and washed it. And I bitched at it.
And did you know what that smell was?
Yes, I did. Because no one would clean it. I mean, seriously, there was nothing with these people. No sense of responsibility. My father was never around because he was a truck driver. And when he was on the weekends, he was either golfing or sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't even allowed in their room. And
the only time Shirley was around was either was cooking or playing pool.
And that shit wasn't even good. Until I was full. You know how people get full after dinner and you have to put it in the refrigerator? Not me. They forced me to sit there all night, eat, and have me finish the goddamn food.
I mean,
while I was full. I say I'm full, but then they say, no, you gotta sit down and finish it all.
I mean, there was a time when my daughter had a fever at age 2-3 years old because of her teeth coming in. And it was Easter. And I told Shirley, let her be, let her sleep. She's not feeling good. No, she had me dress her, had her sit in the high chair with 102 fever. While everyone had their Easter breakfast. I have a picture of it, which pissed me the hell off because I'm the mother and I wanted to let my little girl sleep. And you can tell my daughter was miserable.
I was miserable all the time in that house. And every time I drive past that house, you should see me. I always growl and look at it with evil intent. I wish to burn down that house.
The only good thing about my father was that in the beginning, when I first moved in, my stepmother kept calling my daughter a spick. And my father kept telling my stepmother to stop calling my daughter a spick.
Just because I was part of
Hispanic. But he kept correcting her. She's also half white. So don't fucking call her a spick in front of me.
Or at least call me a spick at all.
Exactly. At the dinner table in front of me. And she kept...
Even if you weren't around, they would have called me it. And it would have never stopped, Mom. You know that.
I know. But when I was sitting at the table, he kept saying it in front of me in front of her, which meant a lot to me. He was standing up for you and standing up for me. That's one good thing that my father did.
Yeah, that's the only good thing he will ever do in his life.
That's the one good thing that my father did, which I thank him for.
We still thank him for that.
For standing up for me against my stepmother, because my stepmother was trying to pick on me, was trying to pick on my daughter. Because she thought she had the run of the house.
And she didn't.
And my father grabbed my stepmother by the balls during that month. And after a month of arguing about that, she stopped. She's like, no, this is an Irish-Scottish house. She's Irish-Scottish, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
no, I'm not Irish. I'm part Irish-ish, yes, but I'm not full on. There's only a little bit in there.
And she's like, she's not Hispanic as long as she's living in this house. And I'm like,
if you tell, I'll always be Hispanic no matter what, because my father's Hispanic. You can't take away Hispanic because it's a different kind of house.
And this is how screwed up also they are. They wanted me to change
It's like one of those entitled parents on one of those Reddit videos.
Cindy, watch. Listen to this. They want me to change your last name from Burgos to Bond.
At least you let me keep my last name.
Yeah. I'm a traditionalist. I believe in giving the kid the father's last name. Because I would find that weird if I give my daughter the last name. That would be me like fucking my brother and my father.
I would never want to be them.
No.
Sorry about your last name.
I would even don't want my last name. Because of they left a bad taste in my mouth. Even though I learned a lot about the Bond family
You can change your last name, right?
in the past month from Ancestry and Facebook genealogy and everything from the people from that Facebook group and everything. And I appreciate them a whole lot. Because I found out about my great-grandfather and my great-grandfather's family and everything. And I learned a lot. I wish I had pictures. I want to see pictures. If anyone out there can get me those pictures, would be nice. That would be great. Because I want to look up the address of where my great-grandfather lived in Newark. The place isn't there anymore. The lot is empty. There's nothing. My great-grandfather's place is gone. The apartment, whatever they were living in, is gone. There's nothing but dirt. And that's like disrespectful to my name now. I mean, it makes me sad.
Maybe they had an idea at the start, but then didn't have enough funds to continue working on it, so they just left it.
169 Brunswick Street.
Yeah, maybe they had no clue.
In Newark.
Yeah.
Back in 1942.
Let's just say they didn't have any idea.
If anyone has pictures of the apartment, please get in contact with me in the comments below. Please, I would love to.
They can't when streaming.
They can leave a comment.
Not when you end it.
They can still comment.
I tried commenting on your streams.
That's through when I'm doing it through PlayStation. I'm doing it through a computer. Different.
Check it out, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I mean, his name was Jack Weaver Bond. Rose was his wife, and he had 9 kids. One of the 9 kids was Russell. The girl was Ruth. We all had the last name of Bond. They all lived in Newark. At one point, they lived at 169 Brunswick Street. Which is no more. So if anyone knows of that family or any extension of that family, please let me know, because they are family to me. I would like to know them. Thank you.
Thank you.